Come and jump on it. Come and on it. My shadows waiting. Hi. Welcome. Hello. Thank you, Prosecco. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Hello there, gamers. Hi, 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 hi. Was he getting torn apart and put back together again? I have some, I'm gonna share some, like, full spoiler posts, on Halloween. Hyper Dragon, I read that as please set an argument. Do you brush your teeth before or after basketball? And I was like, I don't care. Before or after breakfast? The answer is before breakfast. You brush your teeth as soon as you wake up. And that's not an argument. That's what you do. That's the truth. That's facts, bro. A lot of echo? Really? Are you sure? Only one person said that? Thank you, Trotan, for the sub. Appreciate you. Is anyone else hearing echo? You might just be hearing Rahul playing Call of Duty in the background. Launched today, of course. No echo? You may have the screen open on multiple tabs. Great like the hair. Thank you. If I look like shit, which I'm aware that I do, okay? I'm not kidding myself here. I know how I currently look. It's because I've been crying like nonstop for the last 24 hours. I'm not going to cry this stream. I'm not going to cry. Shut up. I'm not. I'm going to be fine. And I look great, and everybody agrees that I never have looked better. Yeah, family stuff has occurred, and so I'm flying back to Australia tonight. I was supposed to be here. So I've been with my family for like a month and a half, and then I flew back for Mike Bithel's wedding this weekend, and timing being what it is, I now have to immediately fly back to Australia and can't go to the wedding. So I've been trying to stream and shit, but I haven't even made YouTube videos. Life is hard. Life is hard. Life is hard. Thank you so much, Gents Gaming. Yes, everybody. So I'm here because I'm happy to chat. Happy to have a little chat. Is it a fidget ring? Great question. No, this is an Aura ring. It tracks. It's basically like an Apple Watch ring version. And I'm using it to track sleep right now. Cute hair. It isn't at all layered or feathered. I mean, it is, but it looks like shit because I slept and didn't brush it. So, like, if I pull this part forward, you know, and that's how my eyes are swollen. It's fine. Humans. Yeah. I'm not gonna cry. I said it. I'm not gonna cry. I've done enough crying. Not gonna do it. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I've never been happier. Oh god. I'm miserable, to be honest. I'm like super depressed, but that's life. I will be okay. But like, you know, sometimes like people use the word depression when they're sad, but I'm not just saying sad. It's like, I'm sure a lot of you have been through this. Never lost a parent before, you know? I just don't want to get up. I just like don't want to get out of bed. And that's what I mean by like actual depression. I'm like, what is the point in getting out of bed? But I will be okay. We will be fine. I wanted to stream podcasts I haven't in ages. Podcasts are all really nice, obviously. But also because I have some stuff to share. So I won't be streaming super long because I have, like I said, I have to fly back to Australia tonight. Hang on, I accidentally made that. People can't reply to it, everybody. And then I don't know how long I'll be there for, so it is what it is. It's a good day to stay home in LA anyways, because traffic's gonna be wild. Yeah, I think it's gonna take me like 10 years to get to the airport. Thank you, Polygon. Yeah, it's I'm so sorry, Settle Down Beavis. It sucks. It really does suck. I like one day at a time right now, but I don't really know what to do. Life's different now. My life is different now. We'll figure it out. And I'm sure I'll like end up just like reading stuff of like how other people got through this, because everyone goes through it. It's just it's very weird, you know? I'm so sorry, Vexcast. I hope you're okay. Yeah, sorry, possibly Irish. I said I wasn't gonna cry and I really fucked that up, didn't I? Family member. Cancer is the short of what I was saying. It sucks. Thank you, Commander Wolf. I appreciate it. Never really ready for it to be you. That's certainly true. I don't know if... Like, you know your parents are gonna die, right? But they're such a constant that it's just such a... It just, you know? It's incomprehensible, but it's also inevitable. I don't know. He was in a lot of pain, so... I did not mean to talk about this at all. But clearly it's hard not to. Sorry. Did not... Jeff, I promise I did not intend to stream and then have this happen immediately. I have some fun stuff to announce, but now I need to go blow my nose. So give me a second, I'll be right back. Hello, I have returned. I'm fine and nothing sad has ever happened here. Everything is fine. My life is completely the same. It's fine. It's not fine. It will be fine, I promise. So, the stuff that I actually wanted to talk about. I wrote and directed an animated short. And it's a series of animated shorts. They're all horror. Video game fans will recognize that it was like very heavily inspired by Little Nightmares. Did I make a command for it? Sure. Oh no, I think I made it Miss Crow. Yeah, there you go. I even sent the animator. So directing something like this basically means like I wrote the script, and the script was exactly as I wrote it. We even recorded it with my 2 typos still in it because I wrote it on a train on my way back from Liverpool, actually. And it's sort of about a legally distinct teacher that I had in high school who had this weird obsession with cats, and she would pet them, and everyone was very creeped out by her. She was also very mean. This teacher told my mum when I was like 13 or 14 that I would never amount to anything and never get anywhere in life. Legally distinct. This teacher may or may not exist, could be a coincidence. And so we, like, when I was a kid, we made up these theories about like what she was doing with her weird cat statues. It's basically inspired by that. But yeah, definitely I have Little Nightmares inspiration in it. And directing a short is basically like I take the script and then I sent over a version of the script to the animator that's just like extremely detailed, where I was like, and then this happens and it looks like this and it looks like this and it looks like this. It's like I added like 10,000 more stage directions. I might even be able to show you what one of my script versions looks like. And then like Matt Ringstead, who was the animator, basically would like come back to me and where the fuck is it? This one? No. This one? It's here somewhere. It sounded like just fucking massively detailed scripts. Yeah, and he'd come back to me and I'd be like, nah, change this, or do this, or do this. And he was wonderful to work with. Neutral Horse. He also has done all of the animations for Play Watch Listen, if you've seen those. Thank you, War Chortle. Like your legally distinct music teacher, yeah. Just wanted to say you slayed in VHS, my favorite short in the movie. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know. I can't find the cuts that I sent Matt, but yeah. Basically just like directing an animation is just giving extremely like, and I was like, make sure that this is from this angle and this happens this way and slow this down because you need it to be scary or speed it up or whatever. How an authentic Australian teacher would tell you to suck on that. I'm not gonna say that. Not that one. Not today, Chief. But yeah, it was really, really fun to get to work on. And the series, hang on, I have it up here. It's a series of animated shorts that we have. So there are a whole bunch of them. Mine is called Miss Crow. But there's a bunch of them. And like this one's really cute because they're just like a fun thing that you could watch throughout October, right? This one has like actual kids voice acting. So does Dimples, which Kate Siegel wrote, which is like my favorite in terms of animation. So there are a whole bunch of these. Paul Tremblay wrote one of them. A bunch of you might know him. And Stephen King wrote one of them. I think that's going up tomorrow or the day after. But this one is mine. And I was trying to figure out how to do a watch along without taking views away from the channel. Thanks for the gifted sub, CS King Baba. Appreciate you. Yeah, I was trying to figure out a way to do a watch along without just like showing it to you all. I don't really know. Do people do that? I don't really know how to do that. I could just like have the time down the bottom and then we all press start at the same time or something. Does that make sense? I see myself directing more animation if given the opportunity to prefer live action stuff. I would, yeah. I totally would. It was really fun. Enjoyed it. Can all watch it ourselves on our computers? Can you just stream it on YouTube and not Twitch? No, because I don't want to steal the views from the channel. I still can't see the comments on my YouTube stream channel for some reason. Not letting me see comments right now. Okay, there we go. I'm back. They loaded. Whoa, thank you so much, MK Nutstrap. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Because I haven't been streaming this month, we are sadly not going to meet plus level 2. We got so close. I think this is my 3rd consecutive month. We're not going to make that because I won't be able to stream again before the end of the month. Unless there's like some freak way that I end up streaming next week, but I feel like I doubt it. Bummer. The channel is called Dark Corners, but if I put the thing in here, you could get a direct link to go watch it. Right there. And then, like, does this make sense for a watch along? Like, if I do this way, hang on. Like this? Right? And then we just watch it together? Does that make sense to everybody? Ah! You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yeah? Cool. And I will talk about it. I do not have a Discord, Black Zeus. Well, I technically do, but it's for Patreon supporters who are very lovely, all very cool. We did a big Among Us game the other day, which was really fun. That's not a bad idea, C2 the squared. I could just give you half of it and then be like, guess you go watch it. I'm not against doing that. Let's do that. I feel like that'll be easier. Hang on, I really fucked this up. Okay, that about there will be about right. About there, about there. And then we go whip. You gotta sub to see the ending. I guess I'd have to think about where to stop it. It wasn't written with half in mind, but you know, it's fine. But yeah, I got someone messaged me today. that they watched it twice and then understood the ending the second time, which is like my favorite place to be. I love when that happens with something like this, where he was like, this is from Caleb, who said, I watched it twice. On a second watch, I realized something, 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 and then it made me think of all those other something, something used to be something, something, and he was correct. It's just really fun when you can do that, you know. Oh, no worries at all, Jared. Thanks for saying hi. I appreciate you. Do a vertical slice from the middle. You'll be able to catch most of it. You'll be able to catch most of it. All right. Well, let's do this the top. So yeah, I wrote it on a train in England in about 45 minutes, and it that's what I submitted. And I had Matt Ringstead animate it, who I found because he animated stuff from Podcast Unlocked, which I used to make when I worked back at IGN. It was an Xbox podcast. And then I had my best friend Ethan voice the little boy Johnny. I also am a voice in this. And the music and sound design was done by Matt Glass. So, and the play was just an animated shift, exactly. And yeah, it is 6 minutes. I promise. I won't waste just 6 minutes. Let's just watch a bit and then stop. Tell me if you can hear it. You should be able to hear it. Sound okay? Sound good? How's the sound? Cool. And we have this, they have this really cool pumpkin rating system. That's me. This here is to tell you, because it's for kids, right? So the like premise of this is that it's family friendly. So I kind of wrote the plot with adults in mind, but the scares with kids in mind. So if you're an adult, you shouldn't find it scary, but the plot should be creepy to an adult if I've done my job well as a writer. The scares should be scary for kids. This is like how many scares it is. So like mine is 4 out of 5 scaries. And I feel like that's probably from kids like 9 to 12-ish. There are some that are only like 1, and then the scariest one is 5, which is the Paul Tremblay one called The Notes. Yeah. I think it's a really cute idea. How many pumpkin scares you get.
Which is a type of mathematics that uses letters and symbols. You thought math was all
There was also
numbers.
like a ton of...
No, my little twin brains.
Did you see she got a new one?
That's crazy.
In algebra, we use x and y or
Ugh, so weird. Where does she even get them?
Madeline Castle and John Brookman.
Sorry, miss.
If eggs cost 12 cents a dozen, how much would it cost?
Some of you should
Johnny
recognize
to buy
that voice, and that I've
100
done
eggs?
this performance in streams before.
Quickly?
120?
Wrong! Maddie found 3 baby birds. Each of them needs to eat 4 worms a day. How many worms does Maddie need in order to feed each bird for 2 days?
3.
Also, I don't know shit about
4
algebra,
is-
so I had to Google math equations and make them
You're
bird
not giving
related.
us enough time, miss.
What's this?
Oh, no, nothing. I mean...
They are real math
it's
indeed.
just something I was drawing.
This is where the Little Nightmares
My
inspired starts.
treasures.
I wasn't. We were just, admiring them together.
Liar! Detention after class, both of you.
Oh gosh, sorry.
Okay, my 2 busy beaks. Give me your full multiplication tables 1 through 12.
Consulted with math experts. Exactly.
This is gonna take ages.
is
You
where I think
two
I'm gonna leave
stay
it.
put and don't touch
About halfway.
anything.
This sucks.
Hang on, let me give you a tiny bit
It
longer.
won't take that long, Johnny. We just gotta get through it.
We shouldn't even have to. None of the other teachers would give us detention for just talking a little.
Yeah, but the sooner we get it done, the sooner we can go home. Come on, Johnny.
What are these stupid things anyway?
Johnny, don't!
That's where I'm gonna stop it. That seems like a good cliffhanger. Almost exactly in the middle, too. If you want to go watch the end, you have to go to the end. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Gotta cut it off. Gotta cut it off. So let me share it here if you want to watch the rest of it. You can. Thank you, Fusion Ice Phoenix. Yeah, really fun thing to work on. Really, really, really small indie budget, right? Like, technically I got paid for it, but as I do with anything that's a small fee, I had them donate it to charity, so it went to Able Gamers. And the amount of creativity between the shorts, because they're all from different writers, directors, and animators, so they all look super different, I think is really cool. Like, they're all very, very, very different conceptually. A point and scratch on the paper gave me salad fingers creeps. That was one of my notes for the sound designer, was to make it really scratchy. It's like super scratchy sounds. I did do the voice of the teacher, yes. But yeah, it was really fun. Really, really good time. Professor Pierce. Again, I figured that you guys would recognize my voice because for Miss Crow specifically, because I do that voice all the time. Yeah, we had fun. Yeah, go check it out. Watch it. Have fun watching it. Enjoy. The other thing that I have to announce today, everybody. Not much different from my real voice. How dare you? It actually was kind of physically painful. This one hurt my throat a fair bit. It was very scratchy. Because there was a lot of squawking. But yeah, really fun thing to work. We actually recorded the audio for the three voices at Danny Elfman's studio, because the producer is Marley Elfman, Danny Elfman's daughter. And so we went to like his sound recording studio to record it, which is so cool because so many like cool things have been recorded there. When is it out? It's out right now. You can watch it right now. And yeah, it was really, really fun to make. A lot of really cool people. Very cool extra stuff across the board for this one. Yeah, just like such a cool swath of people to be a part of as well, because they keep like referring to, like, in all of the media about the show, people keep being like renowned horror writers, and I was like, well, I mean, I'll take it. I guess. Did I see him at Games Journalist? Ugh, it's so frustrating. Dead Meat Channel did a review on VHS Beyond and introduced you as that and not a writer. It's very annoying. Haven't been a Games Journalist for so long. I don't know if you can, but you should seriously disable the YouTube chat. No, my YouTube chat's not working, but to be clear, I don't care about them. It's not, if I got another raid, that happens all the time where they like give me little hate raids over there. But I can't, it's like just says like cannot see right now, but I don't give a shit about it. But for anyone who is on there who is nice, sorry, you can jump over the Twitch chat. It's my YouTube live, like I said earlier, you can't see it right now. What was the animation software used? I have no idea. You'd have to ask the animator, Matt Ringstead, who did, like I said, a wonderful job. Yeah, he was super easy to work with, like great ideas, like really collaborative. There was also some really funny stuff regarding this where like um I wrote the script with an Australian classroom in mind. And Australian classrooms and American classrooms are different. So there were things where he was like, "What does this mean?" And I was like, "What do you mean? What does this mean?" For example, in Australian classrooms, your desks are all in rows. Like they aren't separated. They're all next to each other. And they can be in different like formations, but you will be sitting next to each other. So they were like we had to separate them. And Australian classrooms also often, but not always, but like my high school did, my primary school did, you'll have a window here. So like that's a window to the outside, but you'll also have a window here. That like there's a door, but there's a window facing the hallway, so you can always see people walking past. So I had originally planned some action for the inside window, and Matt was like, "What?" And I was like, "You guys don't have windows in your classrooms?" Oh. So we used the outside window instead, which is very strange. The principal can creep on you? I don't think so. I think the indoor window is probably like general safety. I really don't know. I really don't know. This doesn't look too different from some US schools I've seen. Well, that should be true because we did end up drawing it as a US school because I knew the acting would be American. But the Australian schools do not look like this. So yeah, it was a funny thing when writing that like is the wrong way around. I wonder if separated desk conditions be more individualized in America. I don't feel like Americans are particularly individualized compared to Australians. Indoor windows in a US school could be dangerous. True, it might be a security thing in the US. But yeah, they're always there in Australian classrooms. I never had a classroom that didn't have an indoor window. It is what it is. I'm sure some exist, but yeah, never any that I went to. But yes, we don't have guns, so maybe the layout's different because of the presence of guns. It's entirely possible. It's not great. But yeah, a funny thing when writing that I have had like a couple of times at Santa Monica Studio where I used the word homely to describe somebody, and our lead writer was like, what? Homely? And I was like, yeah, like cozy, of home. And she was like, that's not what that means. I think I've spoken about this on stream before because, yeah, homely means like an ugly woman in the US, which is fucking crazy. In Australia, if something's homely, it's cozy and makes you think of home. It's homely. In the US, it means like ugly, plain woman. It's supposed to be like your shitty wife who lives at home. It's so weird. I have no idea why. So yeah, I had to change that one. It shouldn't mean plain. Homely should mean cozy and of home and family and lovely. So weird. They say homie for home. Like, homie's a separate word. Thank you, E25 Clay. Appreciate you. Thank you. Homely, sometimes word have two meanings. I just don't feel like that one should have two meanings. Because again, I think it like homely effectively means of home, like I said, right? But it got taken and twisted into the way that it means in Australia because it's literally referring to somebody leaving their wife at home and their wife being plain or boring. That's the origins of that word. It's so shitty. It's not great. I feel like homebody is that version here. Homebody's not quite that either. That's not quite the same. I only ever thought it was comfy. No, dude. Yeah, it kind of means ugly. Yeah. Would basic be the equivalent then? Sort of. Sort of. Oh, thank you, Anonymous. Thank you for the anonymous sub. Only sexual. Very nice. Anyway, yeah, go watch it if you would like. Miss Crow. Subscribe to the channel if you want more. There are more coming. I'm not sure if Stephen King's one is going up tomorrow, but Stephen King wrote one of them. That's crazy. I haven't seen that one yet. I watched all the others, but I haven't seen the Stephen King one because when I got the drafts, it wasn't ready yet, I guess. So, yeah, very excited to see it. Miss Crow wrote a fucking kids short. I said Miss Crow, I mean Stephen King. That's so cool. But yeah, go watch them all. Enjoy. I hope you liked them. It was a really fun project to get to work on. Really enjoyed it. So, the second announcement that we have, everybody, is relevant to all you people with woke badges in chat. Look how many of you there are. Look at you. Look how woke you are. C2 the squared, very woke. SIMG, very woke. Rahul, very woke back there. Number 1 woke and gay, Rahul. Medallion, woke. Tyria, woke. A lot of woke people in chat. You know what I mean? You got... What's up? Rahul? What?
What?
What'd you say?
Looking for Banjo.
You don't know where Banjo is? Banjo! That's strange. I assumed he was with you. Is he under the bed?
Yeah.
He hides under the bed. We are on that woke gay fentanyl, baby. That's what we're on. And we have some shit. We have some shit. Y'all ready? We have a sticker. We made a sticker. And amongst other things, okay? Amongst other things. There's a working gay sticker. Ready to fucking go. Working gay sticker, everybody. We have more than that. We have PS Banjo shirts. Look at it. Look at it. You said you wanted it, so I made it. Okay? Little bit. Look at him. It's Banjo. He came. He said, "That's me. I'll be vice president." That's not it. All of this art, by the way, done by Jeff, who is one of the mods in chat, so you will have seen him. He did such a fucking good job. This is so sick. Migrant criminal GTA style fucking poster. Look how fucking cool this is. Right? Isn't that crazy? So well done. So you get a poster. If you ever see me, I will sign this migrant criminal poster. And this one is my favorite, okay? This one is my favorite. This is truly, truly the GOAT of all of the options that we have. Shirt. Yeah, what up? Okay.
And then what's going on? What's the plan?
I'm gonna leave it like 8.
You're gonna go at 8.
Yeah. Everybody, Democrat, Republican. That is blurry with the blow up, but it says a Haitian immigrant eating cats and dogs in Ohio. Picture Banjo. Okay. The best merch of all time. Proceeds will go to charity. I'm currently undecided on the charity. I was thinking about doing a dog shelter for any of the dog related ones. And sorry, that's not it. I love this. Concepts of a plan. Let's tank more healthcare. That would be what I would run on. To be clear. Several color options for that one. And then we have California as a hoodie. There are 2 different color options for this. So I'm aware that this merch run is really specifically for my Twitch chat. And that a lot of people will be afraid to wear this in public. That's what I'm assuming. I'm not expecting crazy sales here. But like, if you look at it, nobody's gonna know unless they like really read your shirt. You know what I mean? Like, you just get a sick hoodie that looks like it says California until it like is a little until you look a little too closely. It's fine, they can't read. That's true. Yeah, we also have a mug, a little Combiformity, a mug. Like I said, working gay sticker. How would they know? How would anybody even, no one's gonna know what it means. Okay? No one's gonna know what it means. And then the 2 banjo shirts, which are my favorite. And all your pierced banjos. So yeah, there's multiple colors of all of them. They are live right now. They're up. I will be giving a percentage of sales directly to Jeff, who did all the art. And then the rest will be going to charity. I have no idea how much to even project that we will sell. I really don't know. But it would make me very proud to see anybody wearing any of this. Especially this one. Especially this one. It's so good. They're also, I priced them all at the minimum cost. So they were the cheapest that they would allow me to price them at. All of them at the cheapest, including the hoodies, but worth noting that the hoodies are a little more expensive because they are premium hoodies. It kind of details that here. So they're not with t-shirt fiber, they're made with high quality, ethically sourced materials with an aim to produce as little environmental impact as possible. The softest threads and the most up-to-date sewing construction. So they're a little more expensive because I chose the premium hoodies, while all of the regular shirts are just regular t-shirts. I have not decided what charity. I'm thinking, like I said, all of the banjo-related ones we will give to a dog shelter. I was thinking the rest of them I might go to a homeless shelter. That's what I was thinking. I was considering donating some of the dog shelter ones specifically to a dog shelter in Ohio. But yeah, you go grab it. We have merch. It's my first merch run in... I've only done 2 before, right? I did boxing and I did the Australian fires. So this is literally the 3rd one I've ever done. Always for charity. Always is. The sticker is out of stock? Wow, that's sold out already? That's crazy, you guys. That's nuts. Damn. Wow. That's... let me ask them to stock more of those. No ray gun apology much. I was gonna do ray gun for Halloween, but decided against it because I'm no longer really doing Halloween. My Halloween will be very sad. I actually had 2 Halloween costumes prepared, but yeah, I'm not gonna do anything this year anymore. Yeah, let me ask for more stickers. I think I have a mug coming tomorrow. I bought the mugs. I bought one of everything, but yeah. How long will the merch be available? I'm thinking, either it sells out, which I think we have a lot of stock, or maybe like until the 15th of November? That's what I was thinking. Like around election week? What are your thoughts on charity nonprofits that have overinflated administrative budgets / excessive salaries? Dude, done a lot of charity work over the last several years and have like routinely lost faith in charity. It's tough, but there are some really good ones. I try to vet them very hard now by asking them before I donate. So before I donate to something, if I'm donating a large sum, which hopefully we can raise a bunch of money with this. Again, I think I will do a food shelter. That I will email them directly first and ask exactly what my funds are going to be used for, because if they don't, that would be illegal. So, yeah. Have you seen her Australian cover magazine? She did that? She did a cover? Raygun Australian magazine cover. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, you guys can't see it. Oh my god, leave me alone! Wow. You did not bring me down, you did not succeed, I still stand by what I did. That's a little surprising. I admire the... hey, I did think the internet was overly mean to her, but Standing by it is a choice. Certainly a choice. Certainly a choice. Wow. Are these hoodies sizes American or Australian? They are all American. Don't take this wrong, but you look hella sleepy. Thank you. I've been crying for 24 hours straight. So, I did shower though. It is what it is. What did this person do? Google Raygun Olympics? No, don't do that. I have a whole YouTube video about it.
This video
I have not been making YouTube videos recently. People think I've been bullied off the internet. It's not that ever. Just a lot of family stuff going on. I had this Warhammer video that I was gonna make this week that I was pretty excited about, but I just can't. It's every time that I'm like, I'm gonna make a video, I just don't have time to do it. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Zankiel. I'm fine. Well, I'm not. I'm terrible. I'm alive. Yeah, I hope to make the Warhammer video when I get back. It's just, I just don't have it in me to do stuff right now. I do have it in me to launch this sick merch. I think it's really, really fun. Thank you, C2 the Squid. I appreciate it. Thank you. It really does suck. I literally don't know what else to say. It really sucks. Yeah. Sorry. I did not intend to do this stream just to be sad, though, like I said, but, you know. Yes, I am, so. It do be happening. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Came through to share the short with you all. Go watch it. Call Miss Crow if you have like young family members that you would like to watch it with. That would mean a ton to us. Across the board, like all the people who worked on this are really, really talented people, and we're hoping that we can generate some interest over the next couple of weeks. Hopefully get it picked up and it could be back to like a like a Goosebumps Are You Afraid of the Dark type thing that maybe we can make. That would be cool. Imagine if we did that. Not seeing a lot of hype for the new Dragon Age game. Are you excited for it? I've never really been a Dragon Age person. Not really ever. Never been my kind of thing, really. Yeah, I don't really know why. Like, I like a lot of fantasy RPGs similarly, but yeah, I've never really been big into Dragon Age. So, I am not personally hyped for it. I'm trying to think of games that I'm hyped for. Fable. I really want to play Alan Wake. I want to finish Silent Hill 2, obviously. I might be able to play that with my sister next week. Yeah, it was hard while I was home. I kept planning to stream and I got the PlayStation and everything. But I ended up having to be a lot more of a like full-time carer than I expected, so I would have had to have stopped at any given time, and it just, yeah, wasn't really feasible. So more of a wife guy sim person. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Nico Rose Cat. Appreciate you. Is Goosebumps still pumping out tons of books? I don't remember. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I read a lot of them as a kid too. I fucking love Goosebumps. So much fun. R.L. Stein is 81 now. No way. I had always assumed they weren't all written by R.L. Stein. Maybe they were. Thank you, JDC790. I mean, I feel like we so often talk about Stephen King pumping out books, but yeah, if he wrote every Goosebumps book, that's a shit ton, dude. So many. Already like 200 books? Damn. Thank you, Medallion. Yeah, if any of you get this much, again, I know that it is, again, crazy that's already sold out, you guys. That's amazing. I know that it is, I think, very funny. I just love the way these ones look anyway. Like the hoodies are really good quality. I'm really, really happy with them. That's why I got the premium ones. I really like the fit. I have, checked them out. I don't have a mug yet. That's coming tomorrow. But yeah, like I said, planning to, I mean, I always share it, but planning to donate part of proceeds to an animal shelter and part of proceeds to a food bank. Means to feed the homeless. Seems like the right call for this kind of thing. That's the plan. Any news on Layers Deep? Still plugging along. Still being a video game that is being made. Do I ever play COD or is that not my thing? No, I don't like COD very much. It's too fast paced for me. I love Battlefield, but I forgot what I was gonna say. I saw the campaign getting really good reviews, and I have liked a few Call of Duty campaigns. But yeah, just not really a COD person. Too fast. I find it exhausting. How many stickers are in stock? I'm actually not sure. Yeah, Lake House DLC for Alan Wake 2 seems super cool. I actually might ask Janina if she wants to come stream it with me. I was also going to do another... We had it planned, but obviously I have to cancel now. Another horror game night on the 29th with Sam Sloan and Kate Siegel. I was thinking about doing Mortuary Assistant with them. We were going to do another one of those, but yeah. I have to cancel that too. Life. I'm doing PT for your hips for the past year, like in... His banjo is 100% recovered. He's 100% recovered in that he's not in pain every day, but he will always have a weak leg. So, like, if he runs too hard, it can end up getting sore again. One of his legs is just not as strong as the other one, and seemingly it will always be that way. But he's not in pain anymore on a day-to-day basis. So, yeah. Can you do it after I come back? Yeah, I'll do all of this stuff after I come back. I just don't know when that will be. I'm going to be home for... as long as my mom needs me, really. Yeah. The vet say you can get to full recovery. No, I don't think so because of the way that recovery started, which was very badly because the place we were fostering him from, their directors gave us bad information. So I think no. But we're actively always trying, making sure he's as good as he possibly can be. He's not in pain. I was very happy the day that I found out he's no longer in pain. A very good boy. I did see Banjo Tooie came to Nintendo Switch Online. I'm pretty stoked about that. I was thinking about playing that on the flight. Did I finish the Alan Wake DLC? I think I did everything but the last episode, actually. I don't think I got to the last episode. Or did I? Yeah, I don't think I did. But I loved the two that I played. Really, really enjoyed them. What a game, man. What a game. But yeah, I think... Again, sorry, life is just a lot right now. So I don't fucking know what's going on with anything. But I'm pretty sure that I'm going to do the merch run until the 15th is the plan. Or until we sell out. We'll see how that goes. Have you 100% any games? Oh yeah, loads. I have 100% a bunch of games. I will, sorry, Imagine ECL. I'll ask them to stock more sticks. I'll ask them to stock more. See if we can get a bunch more. And then I'll like post on Instagram or somewhere to announce when they're back in stock. Dude, the Rose story was so fun. What a fun way to tell that story. I fucking love Remedy. The other thing is, I announced this on Patreon already, but no podcast coming. We were supposed to record another episode of Voice Acting 101 tomorrow. I've had to cancel that. And we won't have Playwatch Listen for like 2 weeks or so. So, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I couldn't even get through the stream without crying. I'm doing my best. It's a fucking lot. I did finish writing a short last week, though. I used my sadness to just write a short film, and I did that. I still have some, like, it's just a draft. I have a bunch of edits that I need to make, but we're actually going to make it. And we actually already had some cost, so... and the costs who have agreed to it, I think people will fucking freak out over, which is really cool. It's gonna be really expensive, though. Really, 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 really expensive. I don't even know, like, how to do it. Maybe, like, I'm guessing, like, $70,000, which I do not have. If I did, trust me, I would fund it myself. Do I have $70,000? No, I do not. So, will probably do a GoFundMe for it unless I can get funding. We'll always try funding first, and then we'll try and crowdsource if I can't get funding independently. Again, do not have $70,000, or I would fund it myself. Just need you to stop 2 more podcasts so we can have one every week. That's actually the plan, Big Pufferfish. That is the plan. A lot of that has been just like Rahul's been working so much. So we had like another one that I wanted to get up, but I'm trying to change the Play Watch Listen channel, which is my second channel for everyone who doesn't know who has a bunch of podcasts, to make it like more of an because it's now called Play Watch Listen Plus. Play Watch Listen is on there, obviously, which is a game development podcast. But like, I want to do more dev interviews. I want to have it be like a hub for game developers to talk. That is my vision for that channel. A hub for anytime there's like a big news thing that maybe gamers misunderstand, that I will talk to a developer and then I will interview them about it. And so I'm also using the Patreon to fund that. The Patreon is going to change from just being about podcasts, even though there are currently just 2 podcasts and an interview on there. But it will be for Play Watch Listen Plus in general, which is like, yeah, just an outlet for me to talk to game devs and interview game devs. Is the vision for the channel, and that would be what the Patreon would be supporting, because I want to have that channel run forever, always ad-free. So I'll always still do ads on my main channel. I'm fine with doing ads on my IRL channel. But I want to have that channel run completely independently 100% of the time, because it's information. It's just information that I want to make sure is like as accessible as possible. So yeah, the idea is if you want to support that, that's what the Patreon is for. Trying to figure out like ways to do more of that, but my life right now is just fucking blown up in my face, which again happens to a lot of people. It's not like what I'm going through is unique in any way. It's just, it sucks. But any planning I've had for anything fell apart. So it is what it is. But yeah, a hub for game development bubs. I renamed it Play Watch Listen Plus because the idea was like, it's a means for the Play Watch Listen of the whole games industry, and not just that one podcast, but it was obviously inspired by that one podcast, because that podcast is still like one of my favorite things in the world to do. Like, I love sitting down and talking to Mike and Austin, and I think that they're just so fucking knowledgeable and enthusiastic and so incredible at what they do. Since our last episode, Mike announced a new game. So yeah, that's the plan for that channel. My main channel, I'm making way less content overall. Again, recently it's just because family stuff's been too much. Like, I keep sitting down and trying, but I just know I can't do it. Like, I don't have the enthusiasm to carry a fucking YouTube video right now, which is a bummer because I am bleeding money trying to support my family and not working. I'm definitely backwards this month. I think I've earned total $600 this month. It is what it is. That's on me. It's I clearly put a lot of money into my family and prioritize them. I'm not working right now because of this stuff. So that's on me. It's my choice. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. What is life? But that's the plan. That's the plan. And I think it's going to be cool. Do more game dev interviews, talk to more different people about cool stuff. It's just not happening right now because life is happening. I still work at SMS, but I am currently on leave because I've been caring for my family full time. So yeah, but I'll be back as soon as I can go back, which I'm hoping is in 2-3 weeks. But yeah, they've given me leave to look after my family full time. So yeah. Seems like there's 257 Goosebumps books now. Are they all by R.L. Stine, though? R.L. Stine. Because that's fucking crazy. What a chat. Goosebumps series. It kind of sounds like he is the sole writer. Dozens of books for children. Wrote something for teenagers. Blah, 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 blah. Wrote his first horror novel, Blind Date. Did he write every single one of them? He wrote so many books, dude! Oh my god. And not even... This is too many books. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. That's so impressive. It sounds like even if he didn't write all of them, he wrote fucking hundreds. Holy shit. like to see a prime R.L. Stine and Brandon Sanderson write-off? R.L. Prime writes way more than Brandon Sanderson. Crazy. Thank you, Spook the Reaper. Is Raul currently filming? He is not. Raul is currently here. Books are only like 130 pages though. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Like if I talk about, like I said, Miss Crow, I think took me like 45 minutes-ish on a train ride. If you're writing 100, how long does it? No, 180 pages would take a while to write. 180 pages it'd take a week. I guess, no, that's, maybe. It would take a while to write 180 pages. That's all I'm trying to say. Doesn't Sanderson write for some games? He has done some writing, some game writing, yeah. Where can the merch on screen be purchased? I'm so glad you asked. Boom. Yeah, I remember reading the fucking, my brain is really not working. I'm so tired. The Choose Your Own Adventure ones as a kid. So cool. Sanderson writes the equivalent of a Bible every 6 months? Really? Maybe I'm behind on Brandon Sanderson books then. Brandon Sanderson. I think we spoke on Twitter one time. I started reading The Wheel of Time because of Brandon Sanderson. Because I liked him before I even fucking knew really... Well, I knew what it was, but like I wasn't, you know, whatever. What is LD Storymakers? Oh, sorry, that's who he's won awards for, not books he's written. You don't have a list of games he's written? Sorry, books he's written? Just give me a list. Just give me a little list. So yeah, I love Mistborn. That's the first series of his that I read, which I love. He had a Kickstarter where he launched 4 books simultaneously? Damn. Here's the thing. Could I write a book every 6 months? Yes. Would it be as good as Brandon Sanderson? No. I've been writing a book this year among various other things that, how many pages am I at? Let me find it. It is 96 pages. That's a lot of pages. And it is word count. It's 50,000. We're getting there. And if I didn't have other things to do, I could have finished that in 6 months, I think. Yeah, I could have. Because once I sit down and do it, I get through it pretty fast, but otherwise I kind of don't. The last book that I wrote, I finished during COVID, and that took me 4 years on and off. And that was, I think, 200 pages or so. Yeah. It's because he's been at it longer. It takes practice to be that solid. True. I mean, I'm really fast at writing for work, like, which is my job. You know, I write quickly for work, but writing a book is a very different thing to writing a video game. That's for fucking sure. Favorite author, favorite genre to read. I've been reading a lot of standalone novels right now. I'm currently reading We. So I've been reading a bunch of political novels. My favorite genre is fantasy, but I do love some sci-fi. I mean, I do love Stephen King. I don't think I have a favorite author, though. I'm trying to flit around a little. Am I going to publish the book you're writing? I might publish the one I'm writing right now. Because I'm writing it for my nieces. It is written with my nieces in mind. And I just like wanted to work on something that I thought that like by the time I finish it, that one of them might be able to read. So it's kind of like, it's like dystopian YA female protagonist. I just do so much stuff that's so dudey. That I thought, yeah, it would be, sorry, my brain got distracted. Did I finish Severance? I did. Really, really, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. I have not read Expanse yet. No. Like I said, currently reading We, which is the book that inspired 1984. One step at a time. do love reading though. I try and at the moment I read one nonfiction, one fiction. I'm trying to read more nonfiction just because I want to be smarter. Get more knowledge of different things, you know? More smarts. I do like John Marston. No, I was just, that name, who am I thinking of? It's not John Marston. That is Red Dead. What nonfiction am I reading? Right now, I just finished reading, oh my god, what's it called? Dopamine Nation? And then I'm going to read the book by the guy who used to work at Valve. I shared it on Instagram. I share every book that I start. I don't know what it's called. Sorry, my brain's not working. I'm really tired, man. I'm sad and I'm tired. And thank you all for being so nice. No, not Gabe Newell. Can you imagine if he wrote a book, though? Classic Gaben. Classic Gaben. Yeah, thank you. Like I said, thank you all for being so nice. I know this is, I don't know. It feels like a weird thing to stream, but part of me's like, I share all the cool shit I do all the time. I just got to direct an animation for a series Stephen King wrote an animation for. That's fucking cool, you know? And sometimes everyone only sees those parts, and I don't like that, so I'm also just trying to be real. And I wanted to say hi. You're all very nice. So yeah, I know I have not been streaming much recently, like I said. Basically put a hold on YouTube videos. Like I said, some people think it's because I got cancelled. Which is, I guess some people got really upset, and I didn't even know, for the most part, about my 7 out of 10 game reviews video. Because people like to get upset about everything that I say at this point. But I promise you, they have not chased me off the internet. I do not give a shit. It's just because family. Like I said, I basically went home, stopped working, stopped making YouTube videos, stopped making podcasts in order to be a full-time carer for my stepdad. So yeah. And I will be back to all of it as soon as I think I can. I'm going home now. To organize a funeral. And then just be with my family for as long as I think I need. It is not because Reddit got mad at me, and it will never be because of that. You stupid fucking idiots. You think you can chase me away from the internet? You fucking wish. But yeah, so everything's just taking a hold right now. Which is like such a shit time for me to launch the merch too, because like I have a bunch of it coming here so I could like do a photo shoot to promote it. I'm not gonna be here, so I can't do the photo shoot. I asked Rahul and Ethan if they would do a little photo shoot for me instead. I also might ask like Eddie and Jarvis maybe. Like I'll just have some friends do the photo shoot for me. Because I can't be here to do it. So I'll just use all my very hot male model friends. Jarvis Johnson, Eddie Burback, Ethan Nestor, Rahul Kohli. And see if I can get them to take photos for me, so. Yeah. I'm not being a very good content creator right now. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm just thank you all again for being so nice. And yeah, I'll be back to it by the end of the year, you know. It'll suck forever, I imagine. Benja's already a part of it. You know, he's the biggest, he's the most important part of it. Look at his little face. Look at his stupid face. It's so cute. Jeff did such a good job. I love it so much. I think this is incredible. Look at it. Dear God. He's so good. If anyone ever wears this or buys this, next time I go to a convention, please bring it. I just want to see. I just want to see it. But yeah, all the proceeds for all merch, as always, will go to charity and all that. But yes, I will be back when I can. I might stream Silent Hill next week, but I really can't promise anything. I don't know how hard it is or isn't going to be. And the biggest thing while I was home was that I had to make sure I was available, because when you're caring for somebody who's sick, you can't really be doing something that would consume a lot of time. So I could do little bits of things. So I was doing a lot of writing because I can just put it down, and then if I needed to like help him walk or get food or something, I could. But Fuck. You can't really stream because, especially because he's such a polite man, he wouldn't want to bug me. So yeah, it is what it is. But I will be back. I don't make Rahul buy all my merch. He did buy boxing merch. Rahul also bet on me in the boxing match and won money because I was not predicted to win, which I do not take as a slight because I didn't think I would win. So Rahul did actually win money on me on my fight, which we love. Make Rahul stream for you. He did ask if I wanted him to play Call of Duty today while I streamed, and I was like, he was like, "Do you want me to just play COD while you talk to people?" And I was like, I cannot begin to express to you how badly that would go on Twitch because a bunch of people will be on the Call of Duty category, and then they would have this woman just crying, talking about shit in the background. Viewers would come in and be so mad. They'd be like, "Who is this bitch? What is this animation? I don't even fuck about this merch. I'm here for Call of Duty gameplay. Shut the fuck up." it would not go well. People would really not be happy about that. People take Call of Duty very seriously. Just play a more civilized game. I mean, I wanted to make sure that I could show you guys stuff. Show you the animation and all that stuff. Alright, everyone. I will ask for more stickers to be added for you all, like I said. It kind of is insider trading through, yeah. Again, I'm sorry I've been such a shit content creator. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I keep promising to do things and then not being able to do them. I just don't. It's really hard to say how this stuff is going to go, so I'm sorry. Even though none of you have asked me to, you were all very nice. It's just a really hard time. But I keep wanting to say I know a lot of people go through it. I know I'm not alone. It's like, cancer sucks. It's just tough. The weed video is ready to go? Well, sort of. I'm only holding that back, like I said, just because I want to have that up when I have nothing else to post. And I actually am going to post my VHS Q&A on the 31st with a bunch of BTS pictures as well. So yeah, actually, to be honest, the weed video might go up next month. It might finally happen when I have nothing else to post. You might be right, bro. But otherwise, just, yeah, I'll see you when I get back. And I want to say thank you all for being so nice throughout the many parts of this that I've had and how up and down my schedule has been since I went home in September. And just tell the people that you love them. I don't have any regrets with this one. I don't think there's anything like, you know, people say when you lose someone that sometimes you're like, I wish I had done this. I actually don't have that. Just tell people you love them. That's it. They won't be there forever. A guaranteed, but still just unfathomable part of life. It's just so hard to believe, you know? What do you mean? Even though it happens to all of us. I'm so sorry, Siringal. I mean, there's upsides. I don't, you know, he was in a lot of pain for a really long time, so there are upsides. Thank you, J-Bob. What a weird time to jump in and say that. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Thank you, Lycan. Appreciate it. It will be okay. It will. I know that. But it is, like I said, it's different now. Just like my life is different now. It's never going to be the same again. It's weird. But, yeah. The next few weeks are going to be pretty shit. And then, you know, I'm excited to... My mom hasn't been able to go anywhere for a really long time because she was also a part-time carer. I went home to alleviate that when she could no longer do it all by herself. And, like I said, took time off work to do it. And now she gets a break too, which is really nice. It's been very hard for a very long time. So yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured. And I asked Pecta, is that, just bits and pieces. Yeah, I think that's also the thing that's getting me, Scott. It's just such a weird, I don't know. Like, again, we all go through it, but just what? You know? What? What do you mean I can't call him anymore? Yeah, it's just so weird. Okay. Thank you all. I'm sorry again. Sorry I keep apologizing. I don't think I have anything else to share except go watch the Dark Corners and support it, and please share it with any children that you know. That's the goal audience. That's who we made it for. All the episodes, like I said, I really do recommend watching them. If you liked mine, go watch the others. They're all very different and very fun. Buy the merch. I'm so excited to see somebody fucking wearing this shirt that I think is just the coolest. It's so funny. I love it. Look at it. Please, if you get any of these, please show pictures of you wearing them. It would make me so happy. If there's anything that I could ask for in this time of grieving, it's that you wear this fucking shirt in public. Take a picture. Again, not expecting it to sell like crazy. I understand what it is. And yeah, I'll update you guys when I stop sales on who we donate to. But planning to any of the Banjo ones. We'll include all of the ones that also say Banjo's name on them. We'll go to an animal shelter. I'll probably do LA because we are having a really bad animal crisis right now. And the others I will donate to a food bank, but I will have to vet the organization first. So yeah. And then we will do it. Sorry I couldn't make it cheaper, Medallion. This is, yeah, like I said, these were the cheapest option. Thank you, CS King Baba. Thank you. That's so cool. I have seen your photos, to be fair. Silent Hill 2 when? Again, I'll try and do it next week. I can't promise that. Pretty unlikely. Because I just need to make sure I'm like there with my family. But, yeah, I don't have a timeline for fucking anything right now. I was really enjoying it. I want to keep playing it. I will keep playing it as soon as I can. What's the animal crisis? Oh, basically just like an incredible amount of animals in shelters right now. The essence of a cozy game for hard times. It's got hot chicks in it, man. Sign me up. That's all we need. Silent Hill 2 is scaring me more than the original did for some reason. Dude, it's so scary. Bloober did such a good job. I actually think Silent Hill 2 might be the scariest game I've ever played. Like the remake. Might be the scariest game I've ever played. It's scaring the fuck out of me. Even though I've seen a bunch of shit that's already happened. Like, I played it before. I know what happens. I mean, I forgot half of it, but, you know? Wild. Fear is up there. Fear... Oh, no, I guess you're right. Fear has, like, a moment that haunted me so bad. The ladder. You know the ladder? You go down the ladder, and then when you turn, because it auto-turns, you should right fucking there. It scared the shit out of me, too, for sure. Fear is a little, like, more aggressive horror than Silent Hill 2, though. Silent Hill 2, the atmosphere is what's scaring me. Whatever. I gotta go get ready for a flight, so I'm gonna do that. I will see you all when I see you all. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry I've been shit at this. Well, thank you for the support. Thank you for watching my animation that I wrote. I hope that you like it. It was really fun to work on. Thank you to anybody who buys the fun merch. And I will be back as soon as I can. Let's go raid Lawrence. He's playing Blobs. And doing random giveaways all day. Tell him I said hi. Raid Solar. Thank you, everybody. Sorry if I bummed you out. Hug your parents. Tell them that you love them. Give them a phone call. And I will see you guys next time.